Howdy y'all, got the Bulldog on the channel. I say anything with wheels and some things without. Well, I guess that qualifies as without wheels. What we're doing on this one is we've got to change the alternator, which is actually a stator. It's behind the flywheel, and I don't have any special tools for one of these, personalized water boats. I'll show you what I'm doing down in here. Got to pull the flywheel, and my puller is for cars. It's that long, and I have that much space. Sometimes it's good to be too long, but this ain't one of them. But I do have my harmonic balancer pulling kit that I bought for pulling on balancers, especially on a 3.5 EcoBoost. And it comes with these little adapters right here. And this one here was the right thread to go into our bolt puller. And I installed that down in there. And then I screwed the center bolt up until it was tight. And I put these bolts, in to have it, tight. And then I tightened each one of these 3 bolts a little bit until it started pulling the flywheel out. And there we've got it. I've been into one of these before, but the reason I was going into it was because somebody else had been in there and left the bolt loose. So it wouldn't run because it had sheared the key off. And I found out then that key is very specialized. I made one for it, but I don't want to lose this one. See if it's down here on it. Yes, it is still on the shaft. Since it's still on the shaft, we're just going to leave it there for now. But I just wanted to show you, you're always going into problems like this where you don't have the right tool. And we were actually searching the shop for the specialized tool that we made 20 years ago to pop the cam sprocket on a quad cam 3400 in a Grand Prix. We actually took a bolt that was this thread and we drilled down through the center of it, and then we had a nut for it and everything welded to. I don't know where it went. We used it on that one job, and then I think there was something else where it was just perfect for, and now we haven't used it in probably 15 years. So we don't know where it is. But that's the kind of stuff that just eats you alive. You need to buy special tools, buy this special tool, buy that special tool. Well, sometimes you just got to get ingenious. We've made a lot of them. We got a whole toolbox full of homemade pullers and wrenches, and not remade, completely homemade. While I was digging, I saw the wrench that we made for a Mini Cooper. I put the timing chain in a Mini Cooper. They wanted $100 for the crank lock. You lock the crankshaft in place and then tighten up the bolt, because they didn't make any way to lock the motor in place. There's no way to hold it. So, we looked at it online. Well, it's just this. So we just make one. And we did. Took the crank and made a template, cut it out, drilled the 3 holes, and welded an arm onto it. There it is. And torqued the bolt. A lot of people that, say, well, run it down with Oga. Well, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Yeah. There's there's a few small mistakes to be made, but there's also a bunch of big mistakes to be made. Let's not make the big mistakes. So I wanted to show you that here, because I thought that was interesting. It's not too bad working on these things. It's just, I mean, look at that. Down there, deep down in a hole. I don't know how they work on them at their facility. Maybe they're, quick about pulling the motors and they just yank them out of there and work on it. But the motor's wider than the hole. I'm thinking maybe this comes off and you yank that off, and then there's just straps holding on the fuel tank. And maybe that's how they work on it. I don't know. But I got the flywheel out, and now I'm going to figure out how to get the stator out of there. So hopefully I'll get it done today. Probably not, but anyway, like, comment, subscribe, use your little bell notification buttons, share, make it go around, and well, I'll use this arm this time. Maybe that'll help move it out. Talk to you later.